So like there's some kind of there's some going on. Um so one of the messages I got is that there's somebody or some people that are purposely like trying to keep somebody busy or like smother them in a way so that their energy's like scattered and only able to focus on like in the moment energy, right? So that they can't actually like ponder their future or anything or process things. They're too busy. But it's all a form of control. I don't know if somebody realizes this or not. Because somebody shouldn't even be there. They shouldn't even be involved in whatever this is or on that life journey or whatever it is. But somebody doesn't want somebody to make an offer to somebody else or work with somebody else. So they do all this hocus pocus, crazy, overbearing energy like manipulation. It's obsession and codependency. It's not love. It's control. But somebody didn't see somebody properly, or they don't see somebody properly. This is somebody that might like look at somebody. I feel like it's a masculine, and they like see somebody as a one or two dimensional energy when, like, you know, they're way more than that. So they didn't realize that they were basically deciding to, I don't know if this is a work thing, if this is a marriage, if this is a company, whatever it is that they decided to commit to, or whatever, wherever they are, whoever they're around, it's like there's no love there. And I feel like also, side note, somebody should see a doctor, something about their health. Definitely mentally unbalanced, but and spiritually bankrupt. But also, like, I think it's starting to affect somebody's physicality. And there's a lot of people in this group, so I don't know who that's for. But I also got a channel message that there's like this immoral man that is in competition with a woman, okay? Somebody had bad intentions. Somebody wanted to hurt somebody. They were wearing a mask. Somebody is extremely fake. They're like a shapeshifter to the worst degree, okay? It's a very uncomfortable energy, very scattered, very nervous, very like manipulatable, okay, very linear, and intellectualized, not like and impulsive. You know, like this is somebody who could be easily pushed and pressured if you flash something shiny, but really that shiny thing isn't really a value. It just sounds like it is. You know what I mean? Someone likes abusing women, though. Somebody lies about women. Somebody will throw literally anyone under the bus, double down, triple down to save their fake ass loser image, okay? Somebody is like has a very beginner's mind because of their insecurities and their fears and their like need to be admired, or their need it's what makes them feel like popular or like in control or like they have power, but that's not power. That's all bullshit is what that is. It's a charade. Okay. Somebody tried to get rid of somebody. I feel like it was a divine feminine, maybe somebody, or a divine masculine that you know is respectable and came with a lot to bring to the table. Okay, so maybe they're like a boss energy. Maybe they already have like a network. Maybe they know how to run a business. Maybe they have resources. I don't know. It's something, but they already had like a foundation of some kind, right? So it was already a blessing. It just required some effort and a little bit of patience. Or maybe it was already there and they just completely like just got distracted. Literally, this is one of those distractions that it was like a test. It was like one of those things where you just changed your entire fate, buddy. It's like in the wrong direction type thing, okay? And it's like, if there was any rationality in this environment, anyone looking from the outside, y'all, would have known that. Take like all but 5 minutes and you'll figure it out. But no, because this person relies on the feedback and external validation of everybody else and is a top tier people pleaser and opportunist, okay, they ate that shit up right quick, okay? But like these people or this person, no empathy. As far as emotionally, they're like a child. They don't have any intelligence emotionally. It's all about a delusional thirst for false power, admiration. There's nothing internal about, like, in how they make their decisions. Okay, so imagine like living that way. Imagine it's like aimless. There's no balance, there's no security, there's no peace in that type of energy. Like, and you could, at any point, your life can just be rocked or swayed, or like, you never know what's going to happen next. How do you be healthy in that energy? You can't. You live in a dysregulated energy. So anyway, like, this is the type of thing where it's like, let's just say they had a person that was already of value, right? Already like reaching some milestones, already on their way for success. But then somebody approached them that had a lot of, like, some of their family members like convinced of something, as well as like maybe a few more people. This is like a person that would jump on it simply because there's more people at the time hyping something up without like first sitting down and dissect, like, making sure they're making the right decision. Because it's almost as if this person, like, maybe somebody was cloaked because they didn't deserve the person that they burned and discarded or whatever type thing, is what it feels like. I feel like they didn't deserve to see their value. Like, they didn't deserve to share in this person's blessings. Because that brings me to the next thing. The funniest part of it all is that the people that lured them this way, away from what they already had, then wanted to attack and steal from the person that they left. Make it make sense. They wanted to trap the other person and just bleed them of everything of value. Make it make sense, y'all. It's very clear if you take 5 minutes. Why is it that you wouldn't just leave and go join that camp? Why did you have to also attack and take from this person? What am I missing? You know what I mean? There's obviously a reason. Like, that's obviously the person that has something valuable. Otherwise, why would you leave this camp? Besides ego reasons and needing, it was all about self. It was like sick, beyond self. Like, this is the kind of selfishness that makes me like not like this is the type of energy that, like, spiritually, I imagine these people surrounded by a very thick, gray, dark fog that it's like they're breathing in moldy spores, right? But they don't see that because they don't believe in that stuff. But people like me that are a high priestess, we can see through the veil, right? It's hard to explain. It's also imagination. It's also that's the vision I get in my head, y'all. Is that, like, while they're partying, while they're thinking that they're living a happy life, it's like they have these rose-colored glasses on. They have no idea what's actually going on, but they're convinced. They're completely confident that they're in the right place, right? But everybody inside is manipulating each other. Everybody inside has their own like agenda on how they can benefit from this divine feminine that they just left behind. And it's like, and then they attack this like, as a man, like, not just the man, it was multiple men and a group. It was like a group, and it was to appease a karmic feminine that was jealous of the person, like, to the degree of obsession. Like, it wasn't even about this masculine. It was about having something instead of this person. It was about taking from this person. It was about the image, the shine, the being chosen. But it was all like manipulation. It's like, you don't even deserve that. You didn't even come to the table with anything of value. Meanwhile, this other person brought so much to the table, y'all. This person brought an entire fucking, like, Thanksgiving, like, long table course dinner to the table. You know what I mean? And the chairs. Okay, and the network, and whatever it is, okay? And they had a reputation already. They had respect. They had something built already. They were a boss, a CEO of something, perhaps. And then they went towards the camp that take from other people to win. Like, what am I missing? Exactly. Question. Super side eye on that one. But anyway, so someone, like, tried to get rid of somebody. They were ruthless with it to appease somebody that thought it was funny to make things as hard as possible, to make things like a comedy, like thought it was funny to not only get somebody to leave this person of value, this respectable, regal energy, but also got everybody on board to throw rocks, hide stones, take from this feminine, make it as hard as possible to find her footing. And this person loved this masculine that did this. That's the most nauseating part. So literally that's how much they cared about attention or whatever the fuck this was. People pleasing, I don't know, maybe it was sex. I don't know what it was, y'all. Whatever it is, it's like mentally a little slow is what it is. It's embarrassing. It's like, whoa, what? All these people were on board with this? Do you guys not have eyes? Are you like blind or what? So I was also getting that there's somebody in the mix that might be like military or ex-military, and it's like ironic because they inflicted terroristic war type tactics like psychologically on this feminine. And it's funny because like when you are in the military, you're supposed to be somebody of honor. You literally train for that shit, and they don't put up with any like bullshit, right? You get like if for instance, my point is if they knew that somebody that they were paying a pension to, for instance, was treating an innocent woman like this and committing felonies, and attacking somebody innocent and stealing from them, draining them, trying to trap them, trying to maybe get them to unalive themselves or something, worst case scenario. You think that you can ruin this person's reputation with lies and take from them, but you're not worried about the fact that like, brohim, aren't you like, can't you lose your monthly payments or type shit? Do you know what I mean? Like these people were so entitled and so enthusiastic, like to just push this person around. And I feel like this feminine is so kind that they, like I said, one or two dimensionalize this person and assume that they were also weak or naive, or it was just one person against us. There's no chance. It'll be great. You know what I mean? Like type shit. Like you're so stupid. Whoever this feminine is or this masculine that they did this to, I think it's a feminine that a masculine betrayed and literally took from this person to go give to a karmic and their family. It's like the biggest betrayal like possibly ever. Like, cause like the crazy thing is they can't even trust the person that they're with. They're like a snake too. They're like a player too. They're a predator as well. They're a user. They're a taker. Meanwhile, they left somebody that's devoted, respectable, shows up and puts the effort in, actually cares, offers spiritual protection, promotes growth. Okay? But I guess this person didn't want growth. They want to remain a stupid, infantile, reckless, embarrassing rendition of a human. Like, because if they had any awareness and they, like, just took a second to imagine people watching them do this, they would understand how mortifying, okay? How anyone would question, like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you, wait, what are you doing? Why? So, literally. So, I think, like, I'm almost thinking that, like, the karmic feminine, like, worked really hard in the background for a while, over a period of time, to convince everybody that there was something wrong with this person or that they devalued them somehow, I feel like. Like, all these people are mentally fucked up, y'all. They're all, like, sociopathic, narcissistic, predatory, gang, type energies. So it's like, they thought, like, you know, strength in numbers. That doesn't hold strength when there's no innovators, no real creators, no real leaders, and when you're building a foundation upon the backs of everybody else, sacrificing people, taking from them, like, and then claiming credit. The fuck is wrong with you? Exploiting others. And then it's like, so not only did they discard this regal energy, right? They didn't even commission them for their trouble. They literally sucked them. They tried to suck them dry and make it damn near impossible to even survive or be stable, like have their own livelihood that was theirs in the first place. It's like, okay, you're switching camps to join my ops. That's already bad enough, but like, you're gonna lie about it, keep it secret, celebrate it, wear a mask, pretend that you don't care about me. Probably still doing that because they're too afraid of their image. Meanwhile, they're not at all concerned about the safety of this feminine or protecting her. Like, are you even a man? Do you even have any masculine fiber in your being? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? There's no like your DNA isn't screaming at you like, oh my God, I gotta protect her. What the fuck did I just do? No, it sure didn't. That's what I'm saying. This person is like an empty vessel, y'all. This person is diabolical, okay? So anyway, so they came, and all these people against a woman. One person. One. That's how powerful this woman is, y'all. Whoever this is, they're very protected. And it's like, if anyone had eyes, my God, like, it would be so quick. Like, 5 minutes. Seriously. It would only take 5 minutes to see, like, that this person was bringing way more to the table. No matter how many people they whatever street team they concocted, like, who cares about the feedback? Pay attention to the, like, what they show up with. So it was almost like somebody got swindled because somebody flashed some PUSSY or something, or like they hyped this masculine on and gave him a little extra attention that day or something. I don't know, but it's embarrassing, whatever it is, okay? So anyway, it's dictatorial, it's medieval, okay? I don't know why they thought that they could dictate shit. Okay, these are predatory energies. Somebody made all the wrong decisions, okay? Because the only thing they care about is status. And what they perceive as power is tyrannical. It's a sick level of greed. It's puke-worthy. I can't even imagine wanting to do life in this energy, y'all. At all. Like, if they get in their head that they want something, this is so disgusting that they'll literally treat other human beings like they're interchangeable, like they're appliances to just leave out in on the end of your driveway for the garbage Tuesday morning. Like, it's like, and just yesterday, this was the person that you were gonna do life with, type shit. It's like, it's very disturbing. It's creepy. It's sad. It's how can you possibly be that insecure? There's no fucking way in hell. How could you possibly be that selfish and greedy? Because I have a inkling that the person that they left poured into them significantly, even financially as well. Like, when they had money, they were all about it and they were there. But as soon as this feminine was purposely put into a rough position, not only did they leave them and dip, okay, but they turned on this person and attacked them and lied and tried to tarnish their reputation to make some kind of, like, ridiculous excuse as to why they left. Because otherwise it would look as crazy as it looks. It's like, what? Bro, are you good? Like, who raised you? The fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. But anyway, like, no self-aware. It can't, like, because I guess they thought that they were going to get away with this, because I feel like they at least have the wherewithal to know I could get in trouble for this. But like, so they know it's wrong. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been secretive and shit like that, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't have been a whole gang of people ganging up on one person. The fuck is wrong with you? It's like, you should be so ashamed. Okay, it's sick. It's evil. And it's like, there was no instinct to protect this person who loved them. Y'all. Who shared in their blessings with them. Who was leading them on a stable peace. Who came to the table with peace. Genuine energy. Spiritual protection. A foundation that was sturdy. Self-made. The fuck? To go towards chaos and, like, parties and luxury, but You could have had all that and not been corrupt. You could have had all that with peace. You could have had all that with loyalty in your energy. You could have had all that with respect. Like, I don't know. Like, there's something I'm missing here, y'all. This person has to be very insecure or something. Or like they lied about this feminine to appease the maybe the karmic feminine did all this and lied. You know what I mean? Because they're so truly that desperate and lame. Okay? Because otherwise they wouldn't be attacked. Like, if you wanted the masculine, if it was about the masculine, hello, masculine, they wouldn't be following it up with an attacking the Queen of Wands. They wouldn't be encouraging you to be unkind to somebody. Like, what? Anyway, they wouldn't be talking about this feminine all the fucking time. Okay? So anyway, I'm almost done, y'all. But it's like they degraded this feminine to like below basic human rights, basic fundamental decency, like almost slave status. Like they wanted to not only like leave them in that state, but they wanted to attack and take everything from them slowly and make it so hard for them to even like pay their rent, maybe. Turn all like destroy their support system so that they could trap them. Why? I don't know. Exactly. Why? Did you want them to come to you for help while you're abusing them? Did you want to keep them on the side because they have no other choice? Are you that diabolical? Sick. Like what? Clearly she was of value. You wanted to keep her around, but you gave the flowers to the karmic. What the fuck? Y'all, I cannot with this. Anyway, so it's repulsive. Somebody is dense when it comes to reading unique energies. Like literally, it's almost as if they didn't see this feminine's value. It's almost as if they painted their own narrative that they ain't shit and I gotta leave them so I could go win. They're holding me back. I gotta go over here. And my excuse is the way that I can make that appear as legitimate is slowly like destroy everything so it looks like they're not winning, they're losing. So that would support why I had to leave, because I didn't believe in their project or their business was going down. No, bitch, you made their business try to go down because you're that big of a pile of flaming hot shit, okay? Is what I'm getting. Okay, so they all are. They all gang. They celebrated this. They laughed. They're all like, these are like demons, y'all. For real. But it just goes to show how powerful this one feminine is and how jealous, how much of a stir they cause just by shining their normal light and working and showing up and working for the things they have. Like, clearly, because like, damn, the amount of haters like that were about it, that thought that they would get something out of this. No, you just cursed yourself. Just FYI. I know you probably don't believe in that. I'm too entitled to be cursed. I like type shit. Anyway, they mistake kindness for weakness, obviously. And they thought this feminine was naive, yo. Like extreme ignorance. Like beyond anyone's else's comprehension. That's why I think this is literally like a gang of narcissists that like they make you digress in your intelligence. They make you stupid, truly, because nobody, like anybody else, like anyone I know would be able to look at the two and be like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna stick around here, like for real. But anyway, so some catastrophe is going on now. Okay, domino effect energy. Somebody tried to destroy somebody's business. Somebody overseas maybe could be significant. They signed some kind of agreement, or they got into a marriage, or it just unreal. Okay, like it almost sounds like a movie, but this is real for somebody. Okay, so these people tried to end a merit-making, honorable, innocent woman's business, reputation, love life, support system, and ability to make an income. All illegal, highly illegal things. Meanwhile, I think one or two or somebody in this mix is like, you know, a veteran or like a official, that if it would take like a couple phone calls and you would lose all that shit. because this is highly illegal behavior, y'all. So anyway, obviously very weak and insecure people. Everything is a performance. Nothing is about like love or feeding the soul. Like everything is about image, performance, the appearance of power and status, the appearance of confidence, not actual leadership. It's like they put people into the roles of leadership that are not like they're not adequate to lead. Meanwhile, they had a leader right here. They already had a foundation they built. They were self-made. Like, I don't even understand, y'all. They just didn't want to work, maybe? They didn't want to lift a finger of effort, or that's how you repay somebody that loves you? You fucking asshole. Like, for real. So anyway, this is somebody who would easily fall for illusion simply based on somebody speaking charmingly and confidently or flashing some boobs at them, or I don't know, dude. It's something just so embarrassing. But somebody needs to stop eating or drinking something, literally. There could be like somebody putting something in it that makes them not be able to think. Like that's the type of energies they're around. I swear, I'm not even exaggerating. Like it's almost as like behind closed doors, they can't even trust or feel safe within their home with this person. There's no like actual love or peace there. I don't even know if these people really like each other that much. I feel like they're both competing and all they care about is money and success and appearing that way because they're all losers. It's very clear. But they want to appear as though they're winners and successful and the one that should shine. Meanwhile, the one that's shining over here, she shines because she's respectable. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? How you gonna, do not ever try to ruin somebody's reputation with lies when they can destroy your whole life with the truth. It doesn't matter how many numbers of people you have. Like one truth and a couple phone calls? Y'all. Anyway, somebody's reckless as hell. The people around them enable this shit too. Okay? Somebody cares about what the group thinks when the group is full of losers, liars, felons, hoes, groupies, and manipulators. Making secret agreements to promise to get someone to stop focusing on their life path and career so that they're so overwhelmed and distracted that they could take from them and siphon